Well, we're back. Hopefully my phone will finish charging and stay on. Good evening to everybody tonight. Hope you all are doing well. Before my battery died on my phone, we had landed one pretty good sized blue cat. How are y'all doing tonight? Hope y'all talk to me. Give me a chat. Let me know what's going on. Shimmer. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you very much. That means a lot. Yes, I am. Hope I said your name right. If I didn't, I apologize. I've always been terrible with names. I don't know why. Always have been. Been watching that second green pole. This one right here. It's been getting a couple taps. There was a little bump right there. Very subtle. I don't even know if you've seen it on the screen. William, we are fishing for catfish is the target, but there is a chance for sturgeon. Of course, always drum, gar, that sort of thing. We've already caught one 15-pound blue tonight. 15-ish in that ballpark. Steve, hello. So we got one about 15 pounds on the bank so far tonight. Hello, Shimmer. Yeah, we got one on the bank. We're getting bites. This is in Tennessee. This is the Cumberland River here in Tennessee. Waiting for another takedown. There wasn't no bites with that 15-pounder. He just flipped the rod over. It was on that rod right there. Got a good blue cat on the Hellcat. William, we are using, so this rod right here, closest to us, has got a live bluegill on it, about the size of my hand. The other three rods have a body chunk of a red horse sucker. Emilio. And the red horse sucker is what the blue cat hit. Yes, I remember giving you that reel. I'm actually thinking about doing another giveaway. The channel is really growing. I'm thinking at 10,000 because we're at I think we're at 6,200 something. I'm thinking at 10,000 of doing another Hellcat rod giveaway. I did one at 1,000. So I think at 10,000 we're going to do another Hellcat rod giveaway. Oh, that's awesome, Emilio. Love to hear that. That's wonderful. That's awesome. Steve, I'm getting bumps and pecks and stuff. We've caught one big blue cat, but the night's still early. It's only like 9:10, 9:15. God bless. Back to you, Emilio. Thank you. So I'm still very optimistic. It was about this time last Friday that I hooked and lost a sturgeon right here. I mean last Friday, not Thursday. I lost a sturgeon like 15 foot from the bank. But yeah, I think at 10,000 I'm going to do another rod giveaway. So if y'all could hit that subscribe, share it out, hit that like button. Go back through and watch some of the other videos. It all really helps the channel, and it's free. Gotta relight my coffee grounds here again. I got one right here that's burning really good. Can't remember who it was, but last Friday, somebody recommended burning coffee grounds to get rid of the bugs. So I took their advice, and I've got coffee grounds in a little foil bowl on both sides of me burning, and I don't have any bugs. Very, very few bugs bugging me. So this is working quite well. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. No, you can't keep the sturgeon. That was actually a decent fish that just splashed over yonder. You can't keep the sturgeon. They're protected. If you catch one, you can measure it, so that way you can turn the information into the TWRA, but you have to release it immediately alive. Drama, yeah, I've actually got 6 Hellcat rods. These are my 4 cat fishing rods. I've got 2 that I use for carp fishing. If you're interested and you need some discounts, you can use my code TBVO. That's my acronym for my channel, TBVO, for the Big Viking Outdoors. And you'll save 10% on anything from Catch the Fever. If you look in the descriptions, you'll see all of my discount codes. I've got discount codes for Catch the Fever, Meyers TV, and Takedown Rod Holders. Yeah, you can use the codes. Yeah, they're live. They'll save you 10%. Yeah, we got a super pretty full moon out here tonight. Hey, I have a pink rod. I got a pink rod and an orange rod. I use those for carp fishing. I mainly use the green and the yellow for cat fishing because they show up best at night. They glow better than the pink and the orange, in my opinion. At least I can see them better. Yeah, the moon's not quite orange. It's got a little bit of a yellow tint. It was, now, last night it was orange. Yeah, pretty moon out here tonight. Very peaceful. All the crickets and frogs are chirping. We just need a fish to cooperate. Is what we need. Steve, no, I'm not there over by Ashland City. I'm closer to Dover, Tennessee tonight. Yep, I've got a black light set up right there. That's why you can see them. It would be brighter, but I have a light here so you guys can see me. If I didn't have this light on right here, or the bank light I have way back here on the bank, so that way I can see the walk, these things would be showing really, really well. But if I don't have the lights, you guys can't see me and you're just sitting in pitch black dark. And I've even got a bigger light right here, so if we get a fish, I can hit this big light here and light this whole bank up. So I don't want to leave it on because it'll attract the bugs. But if we get a fish on, sucker on, we can all see. My PB, my biggest fish is a 75-pound flathead. Yeah, I actually built this. So I wanted a jackery, but I didn't want to pay jackery prices. So I took an old Army can and made my own jackery. And then it's got a cigarette lighter plug on it. And that light plugs right into it, and it's like 1,000 or like 3,000 lumen or something like that. Yeah, I've caught a few big fish in my days. That one a long. I was a kid still, teenager. I've caught some big fish since, but nothing like that one. Yeah, you could do that. You could definitely put a red filter over. Now I didn't build the light. I bought the light. I bought the power box. You could put a red filter on it. Green filter would actually work better. Our eyes are better adapt to seeing green than they are seeing red, unless you're colorblind. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Here in a minute, I got some live bluegill in this basket. I might get one of those and change out that red horse and go for a little fresher bait. That red horse is was caught yesterday. Nice drama. I stream on TikTok and on here. But I might switch out that red horse because it did, even though it did catch a fish, it's getting old. It's been setting out now in chunks for a while now. So we might get out one of them bluegill and chop up a bluegill. Put some more fresher bait out. That first pole has a live bluegill out, so it's going to set. It's got a big old live bluegill on it. Well, I start talking about changing out baits, and the very last rod's got a bite. We might have fish on, y'all. We might have fish on. We might have fish on. Yep, fish on. It's big. It's big. Whatever this is pretty good. Oh shoot, I forgot to turn the camera on. I mean the lights on. I don't know what we got, but we got something big. I forgot to turn on the light. But we got something big. We got something big on here. Oh, we got drag pulling. We pulling drag. We got something good on here, y'all. Something really good. I don't know if he got me in something. Oh, I think he was in something. I just got him out. I just got him out. This is, I bet this is a flathead or a sturgeon. Flathead, flathead. Big flathead. Monster flathead. Monster flathead. Don't need the net. Oh. Be better with a net man. He's almost too big for my net. Oh, we got him. Oh, we got him. Holy smokes, y'all. We've got a monster. We've got a monster. $40 pound all day long. Yes. Yes. We are going to have to measure, weigh everything. Gonna get my measuring tape out. Heck yes, y'all. Big old flathead. That is what I was hoping for last week and this week. Monster flathead. Come off the spawn. Perfect hook set. That Meyers TV hook is buried. I mean, don't clamp on me. Ow, I just stuck the hook in my finger. If I get my pliers out, y'all. That hook, there was no way he was coming off of this. No way he was coming off of this. Thanks, baby. I can't even get the dang hook out of his face. There's no way he was coming off. He got him in that jaw. I can't get the hook out. I'm probably gonna mess this hook up. Trying to get it out of him. That's fine. I'll tear a hook up. You know what? It might be easier to... Yep, that's how we did it. I cut the line and pulled it back the other way. I couldn't get the hook out. These Meyers TV hooks, y'all, they ain't no joke. They're awesome. Cannot recommend Meyers TV hooks enough. All right, let's get him back in the net. Collapse a little bit. We're gonna get a weight on him. Oh, we're gonna let this big old girl go. She's a breeder. She's going home. We are going to get measurements, weights, because this is a state trophy fish. This will make a trophy fish. Just a second. Once I get him out of the net, I'll show him. I just now got the hook out of his face. Okay, we're gonna do a weigh before we take him out of the net. Oh, don't tell me about that. Oh, okay, there we go. Whew. Okay. 0. Let's see what she says. No, she ain't quite as big as I thought she was. 31 pounds. 31 pounds. Oh. All right. The moment y'all been waiting for. You ready to see her? I would have thought she's bigger than that. All right, I'm gonna let you go. Don't thrash on me. Don't. Ah! Look at how scarred up she is. She's fresh off the nest and feeding. Got that shoulder holder. Look at that mouth. Look at that mouth. Ha ha. All right, we're going to get a length on her, and then we're going to send her home. Whew, my hands are covered in slime and sand. All right, let's see here. Uh-oh. Got sand all over my camera. We're gonna need that in just a second. Oh no, why did you turn off? We gotta get a length. Okay. Come on, big girl. All right. I don't know what it's doing.
Photo.
I don't know what's going on. What changed?
Photo.
But we'll fix it in a minute. She's 40 inches. "40 inches long." Okay.
Photo. Video.
All right, y'all. One more look at her, and then we're going to send her home. Whew. 40-inch, 31 pounds. One last look at her. 40-inch, 31 pound. Let her go. You know what? Let me turn y'all so y'all can see it. Actually, I'm going to take the camera off. Probably going to end up with wet feet, but that's okay. Look at that monster. Come on, little girl. Come on, wakey wakey. Get your air back. Get your air back. She fought hard. We had her on bank taking pictures. Gotta let her get her air back. Wakey wakey, girl. Come on. Come on, wake up. There she goes. There she goes. There she goes. She's righting herself. There she goes. There, oh, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? There she goes. Going back home. That's the bank, goober. Wrong way. there she goes. Oh. Woo! Oh, sorry about the light. That's what we've been waiting for. All the time, effort, energy. That's what it was for right there. That big old fish ate that. That's all it was. Small little chunk. That's all it took to... Red Horse for the win. Give it up to Meyers TV hooks. I couldn't get it out. I had to cut the line and pull it out the other way. He wasn't going nowhere. On the old Alios 400. Catch the Fever, Hellcat Revenge. Deadly combination. Something just jumped out that way. Okay, I need another leader. Gotta get tied back up and get back out there. See what we got here. Nope. Nope. Yep. Good old offset 8. Swivel. Okay. Okay, we are. See, this right here is why I pre-tie all my rigs. In no time flat, I have a whole new rig back on Let me turn the light off so I'm blinding you. I have a whole new rig tied up. No waiting, no trying to tie knots, no nothing. Just done. That's why I pre-tie all my leaders. Oh, heck yeah, it's a great way to spend a Friday night. Heck yeah. Another piece of this red horse. And I was just talking about reeling in and rebaiting. There, that scales off there. Was just talking about reeling in and rebaiting. Whew. Yeah, William, that's where I read it from. Whew. Let me scroll back up through here, see what I missed. William, my name's Billy. Y'all, if you didn't hit the like after that, come on. Hit that like button. That right there deserves a like and a sub. Ooh, I'm jacked and pumped. Let's do it again. 15-pound blue, 30-pound flathead, 40-inch, 30-pound flathead. Heck yeah. Thank you, William. I would have been more surprised. I kind of figured a flathead like that would have hit my live bluegill. No, he went for the chunk. He went for the chunker. Or the, yeah. Ooh, this one just got hit. This one just got hit. It wasn't a takedown like the flathead or the blue, but this first one just got thumped. That was, oh, that's the bluegill. That's the bluegill. That's the bluegill. Let's see if it goes down. Oh, it's moving. It's moving. It's moving. Oh, could you imagine if we get another flathead tonight? That line's bouncing. William, yes, I do have bells on the rods. The line's still twitching. Maybe something's after it. Yeah, we need that fish. So if with that kind of activity, something probably is spooked that fish. It either chased it and missed it, or is around it, because it's still bobbing. The line's still bobbing just a little bit. Yeah, 60+ inch sturgeon. I caught one at I caught a 57 at the beginning of the year, which was my first sturgeon ever. I lost a sturgeon here last Friday night. I don't know how big it was, but I lost him about 15 foot from the bank. So there is sturgeon here. Yeah, it about broke my heart. You can go back and see the video of it. I got it all on video. Got him up to the bank. He came up out of the water, turned, and went to pull drag, and the hook popped right out. Gotta stay hydrated. No, just water. Whew. Oh, bluegill's moving again. William, I wish I could fish every day. No, I typically only fish either Friday or Saturdays. Life, which I'm not complaining. I have I'm an amazing life, but I got a family. Got 4 kids at home, wife, work. So no, don't get to fish every day. Usually fish either Friday or Saturdays. But that's okay. I still get plenty of fishing time in. My wife doesn't care that I go fishing. She doesn't, but I don't want to neglect them and fish every day. That ain't fair to them. And I kind of enjoy being around my wife and family. Whew. Yes, striped bass do run this river. You know, I've fished for them a couple times and didn't catch any. I went skipjack fishing and hooked into like a 40-incher down at the steam plant here, and ended up losing it after about 20 minutes of fighting it on a little light skipjack rod. I don't know what it is about me. I seem to catch giant fish on super light gear. I don't know what it is about me hooking a giant fish on super light gear. But I've done it in the past. I've probably lost 7-8 fish in the last 2 years, like that size fish, to being hooking it on light gear. Xander, where are you located? I always like people coming fishing with me. £37 striper? Oh yeah, I'm in Tennessee. You're a little ways away from me, Xander. Upstate New York? Okay, got you, William. Yeah, you're a bit of ways from me too. Oh, that makes sense why you'd be getting some stripers. You get huge stripers up north, like up there on that coast. We get them here. Dude, I caught a 25-pound flathead on DB6 yesterday. Bass fishing the ledge, so fun. Yeah, David. I mean, it's a blast catching giant fish like that. And, you know, if that was in a boat, you know, it'd be a lot easier. But sometimes on the bank, I mean, when they just take off and you can't stop them, I mean, what do you do? Ohio Mohawk Lake, nice. Don't know Ohio all that well. Yeah, I imagine they would come up that for spawn. They like that cold water too. Hooey. So 15-pound blue, 32-pound, 31-pound flathead. Man, what a good night. That flathead will actually count as a state trophy fish, Tennessee trophy program. Xander, if I ever come to Ohio, that'd be something. My YouTube channel ever got big enough and where I could travel and fish, that'd be something to do. Oh, the state record? I'm not sure what the state record is, but they qualify, I think if it's 38 inches, they qualify as a trophy on flathead. I think it's 38. 38 or 36. Because my 25-pound flathead that I caught a few months ago was a half-inch shy. But if it's over a certain length, Tennessee has a trophy program. And 40-inch flathead qualifies for the trophy program. So I've got 3 trophies now. I've got this year, so I've got the 57-inch sturgeon. I've got the 36-inch carbon carp, and I've got the now 40 and a half inch, because it was just over 40 and a half inch flathead. Hey, some of them crankbaits are expensive. I just heard a bell ring. I didn't see which one it was, though. None of them was moving. Yeah, David, it was a tank of a fish. Just over 40 inches, about 40 and a half inches. Would have probably been about a 40-pound fish if it wasn't all spawned out. It had all kinds of scars all over it from where it was spawning. It was rough. Tennessee record 85, yeah, I gotcha. Thank you for looking that up. That's a big fish that just jumped right there. That was probably either a sturgeon or a gar, I bet you. Got you, Xander. 1993. I caught my big flathead, my 75-pound flathead. I caught it out of the Mississippi River. The power of the Google. Gotta love it. Oh my God, I'm still pumped. I ain't gonna sleep tonight. I ain't gonna sleep tonight. There ain't a chance in anything I'm sleeping tonight. Thank you, William. Oh, this band is squishing my head. Both fish came on the far rod too. It's kind of interesting now that I think about it. So that one rod's put 2 fish on the bank tonight. I could have fished with one rod and been done all day long. That was right in front of my lines. That was probably 18 foot off the bank right in front of me. I don't know, did you guys hear that splash? What time is it here? It should be, it is 12 minutes after 10. So we're going to fish for another different rod or setup. Okay, so there's 2 setups here. So let's see here. This rod here and this rod here are the original Hellcats, and they both have a PC Fun Chaos XS60 on them. This rod here and this rod here are the new Hellcat Revenge rods, and they both have Alios 400s on them. All great setups. The Alios 400s are just mint. The 600s, the 60s, not 600s, the 60 Chaos 60s, best bang for your buck reel you can get. The fish are making you run, right? Ooh, 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 ooh. Did y'all see that? This rod right here. This one right here. Something thumped it for sure. I probably ought to check that live bluegill. They got, I think something probably crushed it and killed it or ate it or something. What do y'all think? Think I should check the live bluegill? William, I'll either go live next Friday or next Saturday morning. If you kind of watch my pages, typically, like last night I went and caught bait, so I posted and said I was going to be live tonight. I tried to make a post on TikTok or YouTube or both of when I'm going to be live. Be funny if I had a sleeper fish on that bluegill, the rod that had the bluegill on it. I've done that. I've actually done that a couple of times with flatheads. They've hit the bait, got hooked, and just laid there and not moved. And then when I went to pick the rod up, there was something on it. Sleeper fish would be pretty cool. Biggest channel catfish that I've weighed is 8.5 pounds, which I caught back in April. I know I've caught bigger. I didn't used to weigh fish all the time. It wasn't until I started doing TikTok and YouTube that I actually weighed fish. So I honestly don't know what my biggest channel cat is. And honestly, my flathead could have been bigger than what it was. I didn't have a scale. I actually just took measurements and then used the chart. So you can measure a fish lengthwise and around its belly and be within a cut like 1 to 2 pounds of its actual weight. And what that flathead actually measured at was 75. Yeah, so it wasn't the last couple of years that I actually got a scale and stuff to bring with me. Yeah, I'm going to reel that first rod in here and check it. And I might just rebait these first 3 rods because they've been setting out for a while. Of course, that last one got the flathead. It's got a fresh bait on it. But it's 10 something. They've been soaking for well over an hour. Yeah, we're an hour and 15 minutes on here. So I'm going to reel these first 3 rods in. We're going to put fresh bait on them. Now I will say, between these 2 reels, this is a 60. It has a much slower retrieve speed than the Alios 400 that's on the other 2 rods. If retrieve speed is something you're looking for, the Alios 400 is a demon. It is a speed demon. Well, bluegill's there. Something definitely hit him. Because he's not very lively. He's going to become bait. This one beside me just got hit. Yeah, this one's been chewed up pretty good. Definitely time for some fresh bait. I'm going to go ahead and just reel him in. Oh, yeah, that's why we didn't hook up on that one. The hook was turned back into the fin. All right, I'm gonna chop this bluegill first. Put out some nice fresh bait. It's a great thing about live baits, y'all. If you reel them in and they're no longer live, you turn them into cut bait. We're only casting about 35 yards in front of us. We're not casting it way out there. There's a deep ledge that comes off that drops about 20 foot out in front of me. And I'm casting probably 35, 40 foot, so we're at the bottom of that ledge. Actually, I'm going to move these two rods because the current pulled that one way down in front of this rod. Okay, we're on that ledge. Yeah, I like that better. We'll grab us another live bluegill. Waters went down some more. I mean, you're a feisty little guy. You're a feisty little guy. Quit. Go attract something for me. That bar uncovered. Live bluegill going out. Alrighty. I'll blind you. Okay. Gotta get my charger phone at 9% battery. Yeah, mine was dying on me earlier. Okay, we got 4 fish. 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 fresh baits, we'll probably give it another hour. If we don't have anything in another hour, I'll probably start picking up. I got 20 minutes to pick up, 20-minute hike out of here, 40-minute drive home. There's all kinds of shad out in front of me. I mean, the water, you can't, I don't know if you can, you probably can't see it because it's so dark out there, but the water is just boiling with shad. Ooh, bluegill piece already got a bite. The sturgeon was on a bluegill chunk last week. Oh yeah, it's all worth it. I was just, you know, making conversation. He's like, we're gonna give it another hour. We catch enough fish, we might give it another hour after that too. The bite is slow, but man, it's been, the 2 bites that have committed have been good. That bluegill chunk's already getting a bite. Or that might be the bluegill head. I'm trying to pronounce your name, Verdera? Mr. V. Hello from Houston. Yes, William. Yes, it is. Louie. How many have you? Mr. V, we've caught 2 catfish tonight. We've caught about a 15-pound blue cap, and we just let go of 31-pound, 40.5-inch flathead. Oh my goodness. Man, there is shad everywhere out here. I'll turn my light on. Maybe you guys can see it. I'll turn this on too. You see the water boiling out there? I don't know if you can see it, but right out yonder, the water is just, I mean, going crazy. There's just balls of shad everywhere. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Really? Shad's a protected fish? No, I've never had shad roe. You talking about the, little bait fish? Shad? That was right at the, I was 10 foot off the bank, right on my lines. I don't know what that was. Okay, yeah, William. I think we're talking about 2 different types of fish. This is shad. Here. That's shad. Little small bait fish. One of the main food sources for everything in this river. Mr. V, that's awesome. Glad you had a good day. Me and my daughter went this morning. I bass fished for a little bit and tried to catch some bluegills for tonight. Didn't have any luck. Had one strike on the swim bait. Got here and loaded up on bluegill. Just boom, boom, boom. I probably caught 6 or 7 red ear. And caught one channel cat. The big blue cat, the big flathead. We've had a great day. Look, that bluegill just got excited. That line just went straight out. Oh yeah, I could see that. When the stripers start running heavy again this winter, I'm gonna go try to target a few of them. My coffee grounds go out. They did. Starting to get buzzed by skiers. Well, that's all burned up. Sorry. The stripers, great eating fish, pure white, flaky fish. I bet. Get my bug fumigator going here again. My favorite fish to eat is walleye. Walleye and crappie. Gonna put my, hopefully I have to get it back out, but I always liked, when I'm done with something, putting it away so you don't accidentally lose it. So now that I'm done with my pliers, blue wheels moved again. Pliers and that scale, I'm going to put them away. I'm also going to eat if you ever get a chance to get some walleye and crappie, yeah, amazing fish to eat. There ain't nothing better in my opinion. Walleye first, crappie second, by very little. Get my snack out here. Jerky stick. Ooh. Bluegill just got hammered. Let's see if it takes it down. That looked very flatheady. Savage meat stick. Because I can eat it without touching it, and it's just protein. Yes, I do hunt. Me and my brother has got our, well now it's annual hunting up in Illinois coming up in November. I'm looking forward to. We'll give it a few minutes and then we're going to check that rod. Yeah, white-tailed deer. I hunt squirrel, rabbit, whitetail, dove. Don't duck hunt because I don't like to eat them. I only hunt what I eat, except for a coyote. I don't like them. They kill my deer. I bet he either killed that bluegill dead in the doornail, or he ripped it off the hook and ate it. One of those two things just happened. Because if he still had it in his mouth, he would move with it. Actually surprised we haven't had any more barges come through tonight. I do bow hunt. Bow hunt and gun hunt. We used to shoot bow competition. Blah, blah, blah. Used to shoot bows competitively. But no, I used to shoot bows competitively. That was a lot of fun. Oh, he's still there. It just moved. Excuse me. Excuse me. No, I don't go to an outfitter in Illinois, no. Me and my brother go up to, it's public land, which is kind of sucky. I actually would have gotten a deer last year, but I had a guy, opening day of gun season, walk in and set up a stand 50 yards away, tree stand 50 yards away from me, and shoot a deer in between me and him. I had to turn my stand that morning, so that way I had a tree in between the two of us. Saskatchewan, yeah, that's king of whitetails right there. Bentley, hey, how's it going? Doing well here. Putting some hogs on the bank. Yeah, William, deer are almost just as big as in Illinois. Going up to Illinois and killing a 280-pound doe is not uncommon. And we have killed bucks in Illinois way over 300. It's got to be getting close to 11 here. Yep, 1051. Illinois has got some monster deer. Turn you back this way just a smidge. Got you, Bentley. So you must be either mountain or eastern. I'm in Tennessee. Whereabouts are you at? Gotcha, William. Yeah, the farther north you go, the bigger the deer get. Illinois also produces a ton of corn and soybean, so they have a huge high protein source of food in Illinois. Oh, Bentley, yes, we've caught 2 big cats. About a 15-pound blue cat, and about 40 minutes ago now, 45, 50 minutes ago now, we released a 31-pound, 40 and a half inch flathead. Oh man, double drop, that's awesome. My biggest is 120 inch. Would have had a big drop time, but he broke. You could tell he broke it off early in the year, probably when he was still in velvet. Yeah, Bentley, it's been a sick night. It's been an awesome night. We've caught a boatload of red ear, a channel cat, a blue cat, and a flathead tonight. Hooked on Adventure, hello. Nice, Bentley. What'd you catch? Largemouth, smallmouth, and a bluegill. There you go. I went bass fishing a little bit this morning. Didn't do no good. Had a couple follows. One went after it once. Felt him for just a second. I was trying out a new swim bait for a company. Well, there's a little tug on that one rod. We're still getting bites. I do, Bentley, yes, I do lure fish from time to time. Another hit on that rod. See if he'll eat it. That's either a bluegill head or a chunk of bluegill. Can't remember which is which. Sturgeon to top the night off would be awesome. Nice, Bentley. That was a big fish. I don't know what you were, but I wish you'd go bite one of these hooks. Crankbaits and jigs. I'm more fond of spinners and swim baits. I like covering water fast. Okay, I'm going to reel this first rod in, and we're going to go ahead and swap it out. This one, because it did just get hit. Yeah, it got hit. All right, Bentley, have a good one. All right, yeah, I'm gonna reel this rod in right here. He's still there. How lively are you, though? All but dead. Or unalived, I should say, I guess, on here. Use him for cut bait if we need some more. One of these just rattled. One of these just rattled. Another big live bait going out, y'all. Okay. And we wait some more. Oh man, William, that would be a blue, a flat, and a sturgeon in one night. I don't think you could get much better than that. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Y'all do it. We gotta sing the song. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. That's what makes them bite. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Yeah, there's lots of states that either have one. I've seen there's states that have one pole, two pole. I mean, I could have 12 poles out here. There's no problem. There's no pole limit. 4 poles for one person is enough. It gets too hard to manage. 4 poles sometimes when you get, I mean, Heck, I had that, both the blue cat and the sturgeon. I had to crawl underneath the 3 poles because he ran this. They ran this way, which was helpful because it got me to the net. But you start getting into more than 4 poles, it can be hectic. Heck, when I carp fish, I fish with only 2 poles now. 2 max 3. Because I have literally had all 3 rods go down, 3 out of 4 rods go down at the same time with carp fishing. Thank goodness I had people with me. Because I was fighting one, hooking another one, handing the rod off. Bait fish everywhere. That's why these fish are here. Heck, you know, it'd probably been a good one to bring a 5th rod tonight. And put a float on it and throw it out there and just let it float way on down. Reel it up, throw it out. Because there's so much fish activity on top of the surface right now. You'd probably get one on a float tonight. Do you freshwater fish? This is freshwater. There's not a whole lot of trout fishing in this area. Now, if you go down by Chattanooga and down towards the mountains and stuff, there's some trout fishing down there, and I have done some trout fishing there and caught a few. Me and my wife used to live down by Chattanooga, not too far from Chattanooga, and there was some couple of the streams that had trout in them. Didn't even know they had trout in them. We were just driving around fishing different spots. I kept seeing something in the water, but I didn't know what it was. And I said, I bet that's trout. And I went in and grabbed a silver rooster tail and just started wearing trout out. Yeah, up there, I've heard there's some good trout fishing up that way. I've got a buddy that lives in Missouri. Not Missouri. It is Missouri, yeah. I think it's Missouri, and he trout fishes all the time. He actually travels and camps and does the catch this many trout in this area type things. Rose Cove, New York. I'll have to try to remember that. Huh, interesting, William. I thought trout fly fishing came from Europe. Nice, William. Used to live in the mountains for a little while. Down by Chattanooga. Lived down there a couple of years up in the mountains. I really enjoyed living in the mountains. Really enjoyed living in the mountains. Not so much the town we were in because it was full of thieves and stuff, because it was a small little like rundown town. You couldn't have anything outside without having it chained up. All right, William, we'll do. I'll have to try to remember to do that. Oh, this bucket lid is starting not to become the most comfortable thing to sit on. Now, where we live now, I don't really have. I mean, I lock my doors at night just because, but where I was living, you left the doors unlocked, they'd walk in and just take stuff. Packages were stolen like crazy. I got them back one day though. They kept stealing my packages. I emptied. I was taking care of one of my kids' cats because they couldn't have it at their mom's house. So instead of her losing it, I told her they could stay at my place. I emptied this cat litter in one of the Amazon boxes and retaped it up and put it back outside. Play dumb games, win crappy prizes, let's say that. Ooh, the live bluegill just got thumped. Something's thumping these live bluegills. It just ain't taking them. I wish that one right there would go over. So I have caught a big fish on every one of these rods, except for that one. It's caught fish, but it's not caught any big fish. We got an armadillo. I sure enough got an armadillo walking right through here. I knew I heard something. He ain't got a care in the world that I'm here. Bye, buddy. Give him some bait. Let me see. I'll pull him up. I'll pull it up here on the camera. Had a little visitor. I knew I heard something turn, and there he was. I figured it was a raccoon. I heard something. He ain't got a care in the world. Bye, buddy. Like I said, I figured it was going to be a... Yeah, that was fun. They're not aggressive. You shouldn't touch them because they can carry the bacteria that causes leprosy. So, really shouldn't handle them unless you. And then if you do, you should really wash your hands. But they're not an aggressive animal. Yeah, it's been a phenomenal night. Beautiful night, bright big moon. We've caught some nice fish, had some great conversation with friends. Had a little buddy come visit. I mean, how can you beat this? Maybe that wake will come through here and stir up the night. Oh yeah, I'll have to show the kids. They'll freak over that. Any bites? Any bites? No bites. Sometimes a boat like that comes by. Yeah, it was a fishing boat. Looked like that catfish boat that went down river earlier, or upriver earlier. They had like 12 rods hanging off the back of that sucker. William, thank you, sir, and you have a great rest of your night. And I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you for sticking around and all the support. I appreciate you. Yeah, next Friday night or Saturday morning, one of the two. Might be Saturday morning. I think I might go carp fishing. We'll see how the week goes and weather and all that fun stuff. But I appreciate you.
Ba-bum, bum. Ba-bum, bum. Ba-bum, bum. Ba-bum, bum. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Well, I don't know why the Rocky theme song just popped in my head. Yeah. Skier got me good. Oh. I think we ain't leaving yet, but I think what I'm going to do is just kind of start picking up a little bit, cleaning up, gathering stuff up in the pot, into all together. Yep. Oh. Besides, I have to get up and move. That bucket is starting. I got a bucket with a cushion lid and stuff on here, but it's starting to not be so cushioned. I'm gonna have to pick up the net. If I catch another one, I'll just grab it by the lip. Wouldn't be the first time, wouldn't be the last time. Ooh, I'm a little covered in sand. Oh, bite right there on that rod. sure I ain't missed nothing. Nope, not missed anything. Ooh, little thumper. Little thumpy. Eat it. I need to wash this thing. It's so scummy. It's going in the bait bucket, not the bag. I'm going to leave that armadillo a couple of treats. Yeah, we'll leave that armadillo a couple pieces of bait laying out on the bank. There's a big fish that jumped. I'll let these two guys go. Ouch. You sap sucker. Going back for next time. Oh, what an amazing night. Amazing night. Done with the chest camera for the night. Even if we get another one. I need the break from the chest camera. Is it 10:40? 20 minutes. They've got 20 minutes and I'm packing up. They got 20 minutes. Okay, so I'll have mine in here later. That's good. Come on, fishy. Fishy, come on. Ended on a high note. Sturgeon right now. No, didn't happen. Five, 4, 3, fish. Nope, still didn't happen. Well, it kind of happened. There was a fish that just jumped. See, we got some more people in. Talk to me, y'all. I'm out here all by my lonesome. That blue cat done a number on the back of my finger here. 14 more minutes. That's all we're giving these fish, 14 more minutes. Oh, we need another fish. One more fish. Bluegill just got chased or thumped one. Doesn't sound like they're getting any spark. The boat over there, and I can hear them cranking the engine like crazy, but doesn't sound like they're getting spark. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna call it. I think we passed the bite. I think the bite's dead. We've had a few nibbles. No takers. I think the bite's dead. I'm gonna go ahead and start packing up. Thank y'all for being on here. All your support, all your like. It's been an amazing adventure. And until next time, we'll catch you later.